Good morning, and welcome back to the flooded neighborhood. As you can tell, the houses are still here. Haven't been back here in, I think, a little over a year. Last time her and I were here, we caught 3 bass over 5 pounds, bunch of pike, bunch of little bass. Not only is it a crazy looking lake, but there is also a bunch of giant fish. Plan for today, I think we're just gonna kinda make our way around this lake, try to find some big fish, and if all goes well, might be able to catch a few fish inside these houses. We just had quite a thunderstorm this morning. I waited till after the storm was to come out and fish, and it's finally starting to clear up a little bit. Sorry if the audio isn't the best. It's a little windy, a little cloudy, it's gloomy. But I guess that's kind of the perfect vibe for a lake like this. Let's see if there's any fish in here. Come on. That was perfect. I'm not really sure what that is. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but I know there's a few fridges that are on bottom, TVs. Interesting. Might not be anything in this one. We will fish it a few times. I'll kind of fish each one of these, try the rest of the lake, and come on back and try them again later. I think that's their fridge right there, if you guys can see that. Right inside that window. I'm surprised, usually there's a few in each house. Might just be not the time of day, or they might have pushed out. There's a lot of good areas on this lake. These aren't the only flooded things. There's a trailer down there. I think a trailer down there. A shed down there. There's some other stuff down that way. Guess we'll see. I'm surprised though. Usually there's at least a few more here. think that might have been the same size as the bait. It's a good sign though, there's fish here. Even if there's just one little guy. Should be more. There we go. Got the, oh man, she's sleeping. Still sleeping. Okay. Finally, first fish of the morning. It's been close to hour and a half since I got here. And finally, I got the first fish. Might not be a big one, but it's definitely a start. Can't complain. Alright, buddy. Get you right back. That is just awesome. As you can tell, the flooded houses are right down there. We made our way around. I tried top water, I tried plastics, and finally got one to eat the glide. I think we're just gonna keep on going, keep working this shoreline. There's a nice drop right off those trees there, and I guess hopefully see if we can't get another. Look who's finally up. I guess we did get up pretty early. At least the fish are biting. If there's one, there's gotta be more. It's turning into a beautiful morning though. Sun's out, it's fairly calm, and fish are biting. Doesn't really get much better than that. It's definitely a little concerning. We haven't really seen anything. This is the best spot on the lake. It's where I've caught almost all the big bass. And it's a west wind pushing all the bait fish right into here. It should be just loaded with fish. I don't know what's going on. This might not be as good of a day as I hoped. We caught one. At least we're not getting skunked so far. Just don't know where the rest of them are. Pretty much fished a little over half the lake. think we're just gonna go back up to the houses, give that area a try again, and hope they want to bite. I don't really know what else to say. It's disappointing we're not having as good a luck, but who knows? It could change. This lake's more about the experience than actually catching fish. It's a cool lake to fish on. Catching them's just a bonus. We'll see. If we really don't catch much more, any big ones, I might fish the houses again and head on to a different lake or fish the Mississippi to at least try my luck at some bigger fish. We'd at least be seeing them. Especially with the glide bait, it draws the fish out, and usually you can get them to come off these trees. Even if they're not hungry, any structure like this, trees, drop-offs, weeds, usually I can move the bass, get them to follow into the boat. They don't always eat, but at least they follow it in. Yeah, it's definitely not looking good. Who knows? All it takes is one big fish. Don't really care too much if I catch one, I just want to have her catch one. I think the last 2 times we were here, she hasn't caught one yet. Don't really know why. It might just be not the hungriest today, or just one of those days. At least the sun's out. I was kind of worried this morning it was just going to be storming all day. Made it back up to the houses here. Just finished the full circle of the lake, and I think this is the first time I've ever fished this lake where it's been this bad. Usually there's at least a few in each spot that are aggressive. I don't know if it's the sun, the wind. It could be a lot of things. They just don't want to bite. I think I'll fish around the houses for a little bit. See if I can't trick one into biting, and maybe head somewhere else. Like I said, I hope the audio isn't too bad. I know this wind isn't the best to listen to, but not much I can do about that. Alright. I think I'm gonna call it for this lake. I cannot believe it. Nice thing is, I mean, we had the whole place to ourselves. No one else out here, but there just wasn't any fish. I caught one. It wasn't a total failure. Just wasn't as good as I was hoping. I'm not gonna give up for the day. I think I'm gonna go hit a different spot closer to home. I'm still 3 hours from home, so I got a spot a little bit farther my way. Might have a better chance of some big bass. We had fun fishing the flooded houses. I gave it one more try. I mean, I casted in every door and window of all 3 of those houses and nothing. Could be the day, could be the time of year, could be the weather. Not much else I can really cast at here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here, head on to a different spot, and see if I can't have some better luck. At least if I was seeing things, I'd be more willing to stay. If I was moving fish, getting bites, seeing at least any sign of life. I caught the one, and since then it's just been nothing. Yes, you have good days and you have bad days. Hopefully, the next spot might make up for this. We finally made it to lake number 2. We stopped on the way and had some lunch. It is actually her birthday today, so we kind of made a little vacation out of this trip. Stayed at a hotel last night, came out fishing today. Was kind of hoping to stay at the first lake all day, but I guess if the fish aren't biting, the fish aren't biting. It's a Saturday, so there is quite a lot of people out here. Should still be able to get something here on the rat. I was hoping to throw glides. Usually when there's a lot of people, they're all throwing Senkos or something like that. Usually if I throw a glide I can get them, but it's a little murkier than I was hoping. It's usually just crystal. Oh, he spit it. Crystal clear. There's definitely some fish here. We're just gonna kind of make our way all the way around this lake here and see what's lurking. I know there's some giants here. Last time we were here we caught, I think, 5.5. I'd have to look back at the video I took. I wasn't filming, but just tossing a big glide, caught a giant. And I know there's actually, don't know if I should say this, some people might know where I'm at, but it's one of the very few spots, hey, there you go, very few spots in Minnesota you can catch an 8-pound bass, let alone, there's actually bigger in here, believe it or not. Hey, caught one before I did. Got him? Yeah. It's a nice one. It's a start. There's definitely some fish here. Just gotta hope there's more. You want a picture? All right. There you go. Swim off all right? If all else fails, I always just tie on a super little fluke. This works well in the river. I've had 100, 200 smallie days. Just throwing a little fluke like this. If they don't like top water, if they don't like glides, there's always at least something that'll eat a bait this small. Gotta imagine there's some largies up in here that might like this. These fish are just not hungry today. It's crazy. I don't know if they're not here or they're just not hungry. We'll see. There we go. I think this might be the same size as yours. Come here, buddy. Even if she's just a little guy, still want to take the best care of him. May not be the size that I'm after, but I'll still definitely take it. It's a fish. It's been an hour and a half of nothing. Toss topwater, toss glides, and just, it's been slow. We've got about an hour until the sun goes down though, so I'm hoping maybe the closer we get to sunset, the better the fishing's gonna be. It's not an ideal time of year to fish. It's hot. It's just hot. I don't know about all you guys, but I'm starting to get excited for the ice season after the last couple months of hot weather. I know I don't have it too bad here in Minnesota. I'm sure some of you guys who live down south, it is just brutal. But I much prefer the cold over the warm. It's just hot. That's all there really is about it. I'm going to keep on fishing, but before I do, I wanted to let you guys know I just restocked a lot of sizes in the clothing company. If you check the website, you will see I restocked sizes in hats. Finally, I've been sold out for a couple weeks now. I restocked the t-shirts. If you guys haven't seen these ones, came out with this design I think 3 months ago, chasing Minnesota monsters, and also the bigger is better. So far I've only got 3 designs out. I've got t-shirts, I've got hooded PDF 50 performance fishing shirts, and of course I've also got sweatshirts. I'm coming out with a new design. I think it should be out in a week or 2. Do not quote me on that, but it is a really cool design. I'm excited to show you guys. I'll have that in the performance fishing shirt and t-shirt. It's super cool. It's more of a bass design. That's as much as I'm going to say right now, but it's something I've been working on for a while. I'm really excited to show it to you. And along with that, I will have 5 new hats coming out for anyone who fishes walleye, pike, muskie, smallmouth, and largemouth. I've got different designs for hats coming out very soon. So kind of a little bit for everyone. This has been a long process, finally getting everything figured out, shipping every single order out every other day, and just wanted to say thank you guys for all the orders, and specifically for this video, for the next 10 orders I get after the date of this posting. So any of you guys who place an order, whether it's a hat, sticker, t-shirt, I'm going to throw in a random lure with your guys' package, just as a thank you for placing an order. Actually, I'll do the first 20. Why not that? Instead of first 10, I'll do first 20. And yeah, I'm going to quit rambling. I could talk for the rest of the night. I'm going to get back out there. I'm going to keep on fishing and hopefully catch something bigger than 10 inches. Just lost him. Looked like a nicer one too. they're either not hungry or they might have pushed deep. Don't really know, but it's been 3 or 4 hours, and yeah, I don't think it's worth staying here any longer. I think with that, I am gonna call it a day. The sun just went down. I'd like to get my boat back on the trailer before it gets dark. I guess you gotta have bad days like this to make the actually good days feel better. If you went out every day and just hammered them, it just wouldn't feel the same. That's really just me coping with the fact that the fishing was terrible. That's fun. Any day of fishing is always a good day. It's nice to just be out here. It's peaceful. There really isn't anyone else left out here. It's calm. It's just a beautiful night. I think with that I am gonna get everything packed up, get on out of here, and have this video out for you guys soon. The last month of fishing's been just terrible. I've fished just about everything. I've tried a whole bunch of different areas. I haven't tried for pike. I feel like it is a little bit too warm for pike on the river. It's a little bit too hot for muskie, but I've tried some other stuff and just gotta hopefully wait another couple weeks. Once it cools down, the lakes cool down, the river gets just right. I think then I should be able to go back to my normal fishing. I guess till then I'll have to make do with this, maybe hit a local river with the kayak and try something different. Hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until I see you guys the next one. Peace out.